have to swallow your pride and not worry about what other people think about you in life. You know you need to eat, you need nutrition in order to keep going in life. So you swallow that pride and you get up and you go down and you get some food and you move ahead. So there was a point in my life when I really had a hard time where I actually lived in a van for a year. I got food from a lot of food banks just to maintain. I mean, it was tough living in a van and keeping your head held high every day and keeping faith every day and, you know, to move on. That was the toughest thing, to keep faith and not get even lower, more depressed. I mean, it's just a struggle. So I'm undereducated. There's not enough jobs, the type of jobs I need. And so here I am today, but it's great having a place like this. You know, and it doesn't feel good to not pay your rent on time, but you also need to eat to maintain some energy so you can move forward. My self-esteem is very high and I'm motivated, and I feel like I can go out there and find myself a job where I no longer need help from the food pantry and to be able to take care of myself and maybe help someone else out along the way the same way I've been helped. That's what I'd like the future to look like.
My name is Martha Ramirez and we are 2 in my family. It's my son Ivan, who's 5, and me, I'm 21. I've been coming here because I'm a single mom. His father hasn't been in his life since he was born, so it all depended on me. I've gone to the struggle of not having where to go, not having a place to stay, not having a place to sleep. As long as my son is fine, I'm okay. For me now, my priority is my son. So if I can find a little place where we can stay, even if it's a living room, I will stay there. Even if it's on the floor, I will stay there. As long as my son has what he needs. I don't care if I can go 2 days or 3 days without eating, but as long as his tummy's full, I'm fine with it. So it's like we have this much, so it's either he gets it and I pack his lunch for tomorrow because he doesn't get any lunch at school, or I eat and he eats and he doesn't have lunch for tomorrow. I can have a bite or 2 and then he can have his full meal and then his lunch for the next day. If I don't personally have medical care, I have to pay for my doctors. I can come here and I don't have to pay for it, helps, because then I can, okay, now that I'm really sick, really bad, I can go to a doctor and I have that extra money instead of going to the grocery store and have to spend that money, which I had to decide before, whether my health or food for my son. So I'm like, okay, food for my son. Having this provides a little bit extra more. I'm not thinking about tomorrow, what will I eat? It has to have, okay, I know what to make tomorrow, we have this. So now I have those choices of, I can have some for my son and have some for myself. So now I have enough for him, for school, for lunch, and for myself at work.
I have 2 daughters, ages 9 and 16. I am going through a divorce. This divorce was not amicable. This is also tied to domestic violence. So I think over the years, accumulatively, I've been here for 26 years in Orange County, and I've had some volunteer background, and it's very important to teach my children how to give and win, and I guess at this trial time, I was on my own in an apartment and in a county that is expensive to live, and you'll do whatever it takes to maintain continuity of where we lived. I short sold the home. I was hoping that after the hearing that everything would be okay, that I can move on. But I've learned through the court system that it takes time to wait. And so I don't have family here. I had no idea that we had an outreach at the churches that would provide assistance for those who are in need. Perhaps because I was on the other side of the fence, I think I felt that I needed certain criteria. You would never think to actually put yourself out there and say, hey, I need help. When it came down to safety for the kids. So, I haven't been here for a few weeks because I actually sold my car. And I came here today on a loaner to be here, to do this interview. And I sure hope that people out there could really be grateful and just to set aside. It's really important that that for those of us who are in this position to let the community know that we do need these resources, because if we don't say anything, then we can easily be forgotten.